welcome to Labor and Delivery at Capital Medical Center and South Sound Women's Center. My name is Deborah Barker and I'm the childbirth educator for South Sound Women's Center and Capital Medical Center. We usually give a tour when we do a childbirth class, and tours are usually available here at Labor and Delivery also with the nurses, but now due to the COVID restrictions, we have to do a virtual tour, so that's what we're going to do today. I wanted to show you the entrance that your doctors will be using. This is just right next door to the entrance to South Sound Women's Center. That's very conveniently located. So when you're in labor, they can easily pop over and check on you, and they're very accessible to you while you're here during your stay. This is a locked unit. So this is just going in through the doctor's entrance, and I just want to show you what it looks like. So now we are in the labor and delivery unit, and because of the COVID restrictions, everyone has to wear a mask now, including your support person and you when you're walking around throughout the unit, which you are still able to do. And now also because of the COVID restrictions, you can have one support person here with you throughout your stay. You can't trade them out with another support person. Once you designate that one support person, they're the only ones that can be here with you. They can leave to go home to let the dog out or pick up food, but you can't trade. So now we're going to go ahead and mask up and show you the rest of the unit. So you can see the layout of labor and delivery. It's a big circle, and you are free to walk the halls when you're here, and you're free. You don't have to stay in your room. Just know that if you are out in the halls, you do need to have your mask on. And we even have handrails in the hallway in case you're having a contraction, and you'll see people walking the halls in labor, and that's completely acceptable. So this is the only way in and out of labor and delivery for the public. This is a locked unit, and for your safety and your baby's safety, every baby here has a little alarm bracelet on their ankle. It's called the HUGS tag. So if anyone gets near a door or an elevator with your baby when they have that alarm bracelet on, then the alarms sound and the doors all lock. So you want to stay away from the doors with your baby. But this is the only way in and out of the unit. You'll see that if you take the main elevators from the main lobby, it brings you here to the 4th floor. This would be useful information for your support person who's coming and going. And there's a phone here that you would pick up inside outside the elevators, and they would contact the nurses at the front desk, and the nurses has to identify them, who they are here to visit, and then they would buzz them in. Also, to leave the unit, they have to notify the nurses at the nurses station and be buzzed, and they unlock the door for someone to leave. So this is one of our rooms here. So come on in, and at Capital Medical Center, you labor, deliver, recover, and postpartum all in the same room. So once you come in and they decide if your water's broken or if you're really in labor, this is the room you'll come to, and if they decide they're going to keep you, then this is the room you'll stay in, and you'll have your baby here, and you'll spend your postpartum time here. Usually the average is about 24 hours after a vaginal birth and 3 days after a C-section. Your baby stays with you in your room the whole time. And so you can see we have the monitors here that will be monitoring you depending on how you're doing in your pregnancy and your labor. You have the hospital bed, you have a lovely view, there's a rocking chair, there is a pull-out sofa bed for your support person. You'll have a little bassinet here for baby, and a cute little welcome t-shirt from the hospital for your baby. There's some great information in here. The New Mom's Handbook on baby care, what to look out for after you've had your baby for yourself postpartum. There is a lovely bathroom. Everything's been remodeled, and your support person can also use the bathroom here as their own bathroom. So you can also see there's a breast pump in every room, and we have a birth ball and a peanut ball. And the peanut ball is really helpful for laboring when you've had an epidural, and they put this between your knees to help keep your pelvis open, and it's a very helpful tool. And you don't need to bring these with you because they're already here. There's also a wonderful lactation consultant, Sheila. She's here Monday through Friday, and even once you leave, you can come back with your baby and get lactation help. That's a very valuable tool to have. So let me show you the bathroom. You can shower in labor. Let me turn the light on. A shower massage, some standing up showering in labor can be helpful. You can see the hospital gown here. We provide everything that mom and baby need while they're in the hospital. So we'll provide mom with pads, panties, nightgowns. We even have slippers. It's probably a good idea to bring your own slippers though, or flip-flops, because you can't walk through the halls barefooted. We provide everything baby needs: diapers, wipes, blankets, t-shirts, hats. You'll just need an outfit for you to wear home from the hospital, and for baby to wear home from the hospital, and also baby needs a car seat. So, and it's a really good idea if you can play with your car seat before you come into labor and delivery, adjust those straps, practice even strapping in a little teddy bear or a doll, because it can be kind of stressful if you're here trying to be discharged and you can't figure out how to work your car seat. So play with it for about an hour before you come in and get those straps adjusted, and even practice, strapping a little teddy bear in there. That's a really helpful thing. So you'll definitely need a car seat to be able to leave with the baby. Otherwise, we provide everything else mom and baby need. We'll provide linens for your support person, but your support person needs really to pack a bag for themselves too. So in case you do end up with a C-section and are possibly here for 3 days. We have the nutrition room. This is open to patients and their support person. And it's very important to know in labor where the ice machine is. So let's go look at that. So everything in this room is for you and your support person. You and your support person can help yourself to the ice, and it's the really wonderful, crunchy little balls of ice. You can help yourself to whatever's in the fridge. There's coffee, there's tea, some hot chocolate, sometimes there's soup. You'll find all sorts of things in here. Creamer, condiments. In the refrigerator, this is also for you and your support person. You'll see there's juice, jello, pudding. There's sandwiches in case you deliver in the middle of the night and the cafeteria isn't open. We even have popsicles and ice cream in here. And you guys are welcome also to bring your own food and put it in this refrigerator. You just have to make sure you have your name on it. And with COVID, the cafeteria right now is closed to visitors. Mom will still get room service for all of her meals, but the cafeteria is closed for visitors, unfortunately, at this time. But support people are allowed to leave and get food for themselves. They could bring a cooler with food for themselves in it. And luckily now with Uber Eats and all the different delivery options, you could do that as well. So when you're ready to come into labor and delivery, you'd want to enter through the emergency room. That's where we do all of our admissions. And so here's the emergency entrance. And you enter here, there's a sign that says Emergency Department and Labor and Delivery Patients. And it's right next to this wonderful coffee stand. So even though the cafeteria isn't open for visitors, for your support person, this coffee stand is, and they make great coffee. You can get a muffin or a snack, and it's all right here at the emergency entrance. So when you're admitted, they're going to do a temperature scan. They're going to ask you some questions to see if you've had any signs of illness. They'll give you a mask to wear if you don't have one, and then a wristband for the day to show that you've been screened. So that will be done daily, and this is important for the support person to know that in case they're coming and going, to know that every day they're going to have to go through the screening and get the wristband to let the staff know that they have been screened. No. And one more thing, when you're being admitted into labor and delivery, you want to have your photo ID and your insurance card with you. They're very fast about it. It takes less than 5 minutes for the admissions process, and then they will take you up to labor and delivery in a wheelchair.